What is up, guys? It's Kyle again. This is part 4 of me recording myself talking to some girls in Mexico, and this might be the last one. I'm not really sure, but we'll see. And let's do it.
So that clearly that means you have time to hang out with me, spend time with me more. What's this, like an eye?
That was me trying my best to do some kino or just making it more man to woman, as opposed to being so friendly and talking about stuff that are kind of boring. It's good to just see and be close to her. And it's kind of a good sign, honestly, if it's a win-win. If you try it and she doesn't like it, you can chill for a bit. But if she likes it and she allows you to kind of touch her bracelets or whatever, I mean, she's digging it.
What sort of stage you at coming into this?
Oh my god, look at that face. Jesus.
I think I've done pretty well recently. Of just
Oh my god. Let's just skip it to an actual approach. I don't want to see my marshmallow man face. Look at that.
To kind
yeah.
of, I've had so many dark nights this where you walk around and don't approach for 2 hours, and basically go home when you want to.
There's like
Skip
me
these.
thing with the program. Like we were talking about it again earlier. Just build that momentum and carry that momentum back to where I am. No, it makes total sense. When
I think this might have been my first day. Yeah, I remember myself wearing that shirt on the first day. This one was interesting. I do remember she looked kind of professional looking, as from her clothes. Yeah, look at me, so fucking buff.
okay. Oh, muy followers, many.
I think that was just on Instagram. I might have asked for her number first or her WhatsApp. It seems like WhatsApp is much more popular in Latin America as opposed to, I don't know, just directly your number. Um, but what happened there was I don't think she offered her number or when I asked for it. So she just said, "Hey, I want to give you my Instagram instead." It's not really a big deal, but typically I prefer to add girls or people in general on WhatsApp as opposed to a follower on Instagram. The main reasoning behind this is the WhatsApp, it's a little bit more a one to one. Like, hey, you got my number, I got your number. But for Instagram, I could have been some random guy who just followed them, and I'd be one of the many followers. And that's why I kind of pointed this out, right? Like, oh, you have many followers. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's not really a big thing. It's not a big deal. Sometimes it's also good to have Instagram just because you might just forget how they look. Um, so it's not really a huge thing. I mean, the thing is, right, like I'm talking about these things, communication channels, WhatsApp, Instagram, should you do this, should you do that? But at the end of the day, if the girl likes you and she wants to hang out with you, it doesn't matter. It's just a means of communication. So this is just more of those minutia kind of things.
Followers.
You think that
That that oh, is probably the cringiest part I've ever seen. That me laughing part. That's I erase from my brain, please.
Piano, pero más específico.
No, I don't.
Oh my god.
Well, I can imagine.
Yeah, that's why it's a little bit easier conquered by similar. How are you? The same. Okay, yeah. It was basically an for me to pick up Spanish. So what are you up to? What are you up to today?
Well,
Yeah.
excuse me, I will speak.
Okay, yeah, of course. What's up? Very good. It was basically an instant date. Was it instant date? Yeah. For sure. Yeah. He's gonna leave on.
What do you mean?
Tonight here at 7 o'clock. You know.
You do that?
Really?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Alright, there's a lot of marketing materials here.
That's a little.
Okay, I don't know if you guys noticed, but this is one of the more popular parks in Mexico City. There's a lot of dogs too. I think there was another recording that we did here. This one was a pretty easy approach just because she was sitting down and she was by herself. It's a good thing sometimes to have those because all you have to do is you just have to keep walking and you're gonna talk to them. But don't fall into the trap of, oh, I'm only going to talk to people who are by themselves, one, and two, who are not moving, like this girl. Because that kind of limits your options. Basically, what you want to do is to talk to people in any situation. If they're with their mom, with their friends, they're walking past. If you guys watch other videos from Tusk, I know you guys will see other approaches, not done by me, by other guys. It's completely different situations. I think one Mr. G was stop this girl who was on her bike. Like, who does that, right? Of course, do it in a way that's not creepy, calibrated, right? But my point there is just you don't limit yourself to certain situations where you box yourself in, because that's what I used to do too. Where I go for the easy situations, but you don't want to do that. Just like anything, if you don't kind of put yourself out of your comfort zone, you'll never get out of it. You'll just stick in that small bubble. But let's see how this goes.
A little bit more last few days.
Yeah,
Last few days.
I
Yeah.
didn't really make any plans just so I can, do my favorite things in a place that I like.
So that clearly that means you have time to.
I don't think she's Mexican. I forget where she was from. But I do remember she's not from there. And I think the context here was she was on her last part of her trip. I think this was her last day or second to the last day. And after a long trip, maybe a long trip. And yeah, just giving you guys more context here because I don't think that part was recorded in the interaction.
Favorite things in a place that I like.
So that clearly that means you have time to hang out with me, spend time with me more.
Maybe.
Well,
I do have two other friends.
Oh, you do?
That I have to see today.
Uh-huh.
And we're trying to figure out when, but
Right.
whatever.
Ask. You're your friend. Nah, I'm just kidding.
You can clearly see that I was trying to make it a little bit more playful and teasy. I think compared to the other interactions you guys seen, it's always basic, right? I would say kind of basic stuff like, hey, what are you guys doing today? What are you up to? And those are, I wouldn't say they're no-nos, but I didn't like to do them because it's almost as if I'm asking them to provide me the information. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but sometimes I would just remind them that they had to do something else. Yeah, I was on the way to work. Oh, I'm late for work now. Oh, I'm on the way to see my friends. Oh shit, I'm actually late. So it's not always a bad thing, but I'm just bringing that up because compared to here, I was much more relaxed, like way more. It does help a lot that I was sitting down. I think that's what tripped me up a lot before, because especially when I see someone, it's kind of like fight or flight, where, oh shit, I see them, and someone like, I have no time to think. So I have to run up there, jog, lose my breath. That's a joke, by the way, which is a half joke. And I have all this like pent up energy, this nervous energy. Then I'm almost like expressing that nervous energy to them. But the big difference here is I'm actually sitting down. I'm relaxed. We're close. It's chill. She's sitting down. I'm sitting down. We're close to each other. And that's one of the shifts I had in my head in the from the trip, was that it's good to go fast. It's good to go fast when you see them and come talk to them. There are two modes: go fast, talk to them, but then after that, just relax. Just relax. Catch your breath. Talk slower. Breathe. And just relax. Because if you talk faster, there's also more chances for you to not know what to say. Just relax and let it come to you. And the more you're relaxed, the more you're in your body, the more you're aware of your breath, the more that she can feel that too. The more that she can feel relaxed too. And that's why being relaxed and just slowing down your speech is such a key thing, because it's easy to go always, oh, go that, do that, go there, talk to that person. But you want to just relax and take it slow.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you.
What's your name?
Kyle.
Oh, good. All the pickup guys would say, "Oh, she's dropped me a question. She's invested now because she wants to know something about." Yeah, whatever. Oh, look at that confidentiality.
Okay, nice.
And yesterday we met a dog that was also named Masha. And I was like,
Oh my god, dude! I thought my voice, my laugh is cringy. Ah, maybe I should hire like a laughing coach, so he can teach me properly how to laugh.
are you talking to me?
So, so you're, so if I throw a ball over there, you're gonna come get it?
No, that other dog.
Oh,
I think, yeah. I don't know if we caught that, but she met a dog with her name too. So see, I'm just messing around here. I think it's good to just be playful, and just tease and just have a good energy. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna be the ones absorbing that energy. If you're feeling, like I said earlier, if I feel anxious and nervous and I feel in a bad mood and I bring that energy in front of someone, anyone, they'll feel it too. But I feel, if I feel this playful energy, just laughing, even though, my laugh is kind of cringy, whatever, it's okay. But they'll feel that too, it's a good vibe. Uh, and that's actually one of the, it's weird. Like going to these boot camps or whatever, I it's hard for you to know without someone else seeing you. And I think I've always been somewhat a logical guy, but I like to be. I'm a jokey person. I like to just talk shit, really, and just make jokes. But for some reason, when it came to talking to girls, women, I would be too logical. Um, and one of the key things I heard from the bootcamp was, it's okay, just let yourself be playful. And I did. Like, it was always there. Like, you have to let your own authentic self out. I can say you could have a different kind of humor, right? A more dry humor, a more sarcastic humor. Although I'm not really sure about the sarcastic. That's a little bit, that can be insulting, perceived as insulting. But you have to let yourself out, right? Like the whole point of dating is to see, hey, I like you. Do you like me too? In a sense, basically, do we match in these certain situations, these tick marks? Do you like my values? Do you like the way I conduct myself? So it's better to just show yourself sooner.
Oh, okay. Oh, it was meant for that one. Okay, my bad. Okay, I got confused too. Yeah.
Yeah, my jokes are pretty dumb, but even though they are dumb, I think the fact that I find them amusing is good because if I find it amusing, it's not really about logical. Oh, is it amusing or not? X, Y, Z. It doesn't have to be so logically amusing like that. If you find it amusing, they the other people in your group will probably find it amusing too, especially if they like you.
So, hablas español?
Sí, hablo español.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Oh my god, my Spanish is so bad here, but I don't even know why I was trying, to be honest. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
No,
No,
fluido. I don't know
no
if that's the
fluido.
word.
Yeah, I understand it. So it makes sense. Yeah.
Fluent.
Uh-huh.
Pero sí hablo well, mostly like Mexican Spanish.
Okay.
Because I mostly learned it here, and so I'm
Right.
literally just making a TikTok about Mexican slang.
Oh wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I love it so much.
One.
Damn, look at that tricep. Damn. I was huge back then. By huge, I mean kind of fat.
One slang I've picked up recently is apparently if you want to say yes, but you're busy with like you're eating. Yeah, exactly. My friend.
I think she was doing this. So, yeah, that just means if you're full, if you're drinking something or eating, and you can't say you want to agree to it instead of nodding your head, you do this. I don't know how they came up with that.
Just told me that. I'm like, okay, cool. Like you do this, like yes, yes. I agree with you. I agree with you.
It's like,
Yeah.
I love that. I really want to.
Yeah, it's like okay, cool. Like I can't speak, so I'm gonna use my finger.
It
Yeah.
happens all the time, and not like because of eating. Usually, it's because of drinking. Because
Right, of course. It's like the cervezas, tequila, everything,
Yeah.
everything.
What have you like seen or tried here?
I've only been here for one day yesterday, so
Oh yeah, this is my second day. The first day was when I was wearing that Hawaiian shirt. This is kind of a good sign. I mean, the thing about just talking to people in the day, she just asked me like, "What else have you done so far?" It's nothing crazy, right? Like you're just talking to people. You're just trying to connect with them. Like it's kind of boring in a sense. Like, oh yeah, I did this, I did that. It's kind of boring, but it's fine. There's nothing wrong with boring conversation. I think where it gets wrong when is people go straight to that and it becomes more like an interview. But where like, oh yeah, what did you see? What did you do? What do you guys want to? What do you guys recommend? It becomes more like an interview, like 21 questions. But here, we've joked around already. We've established some like a good vibe. We are just chatting like friends, and she's just asked me like a friend too. Maybe not out of friends, but just as a person, just as a person.
I mostly just spent my day in Polanco yesterday.
Polanco's like the bougie area. That's like the rich area. Uh, would recommend to go there. Food's a little bit expensive but fresh, but that's definitely the bougie area.
Just went around, went to the shopping mall, went around, got to eat. Today
The
was
dog.
or in the night we went here too, like the night bar here and yeah, right here, yeah.
Yeah, that's like my favorite area. Condesa.
La Condesa, Romano,
Polanco is okay, but it's like very. In Spanish, they'd say muy fresa.
fresa. Fresa, what does that mean?
It means strawberry.
Straw-
but it
oh.
means like it's like fancy.
So too like
Yeah, too fresh, I guess. Too bougie. In a bad way, I guess. But yeah, Parque Mexico, where we're at right now, is in La Condesa. Is kind of a hipster area, and that's where the truck goes around. Da da da. Oh, da, da. I forgot the names. I think it's La Llorando or something. But if you guys have been here, you guys will know. It's just a truck that repeats this audio file that keeps playing. And I think they just want old furniture, like sofas, beds, and they just want to recycle it and sell it for scraps, I guess. Random.
too high
or whatever.
class, bougie.
Yeah, like bougie,
Yeah,
like fancy, but not necessarily in the best. Like,
Oh,
good way.
kind of like condescending,
Yeah,
like
fresa.
yeah, okay. Like you guys are, like you guys think you're really high up, like you're too like egotistical or
It
something.
kind of is like that because
Yeah.
like Polanco is the area with all the businesses and like
Right.
companies and-
Yeah.
It's
That was
nice,
a little
but-
boring.
So
Right.
not really.
See, like, it's just talking to people. Conversations just they're just talking to people. There's nothing there's no rocket science about this. Like there is no rocket science. It's a lot of overcoming certain fears and anxieties and just basic social skills. But after that, you can have a lot of different experiences with it. You don't want to limit yourself to just dating apps, because the world has shifted today where maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago, if you met someone online, you'd be kind of labeled as a creep. Like, what the fuck? Are you some kind of rando stalker? What are you doing? Were you a sex offender and you had to move? But now it's flipped. If you meet someone in person, it's weird and it's normal to be like, probably think of most of your friends, boyfriends or girlfriends. How do they meet? Online dating. And the good thing about that is you don't have to box yourself into one specific medium. And that's what I said earlier about you don't want to just talk to girls or people in general who are just sitting down and by themselves. You want to open your options, your opportunities. And the good thing about it being weird now, talking to people, and is that if you do it, you'll stand out. That's it. Like it does not do you anything. There's no effort involved into swiping right. Nothing. But if you apply that and actually do that in person, you'll just the amount of courage that and it's just a nice gesture. And if you do that, it's a nice thing. People will take notice as opposed to, oh, I got a like from this guy. So
The real Mexico, but anyway.
Nah, that's what I heard too. The same COVID, and it was driving the prices up, so it was getting more gentrified.
we're talking about
prices going
gentrification
up,
here.
So, I don't know.
Especially because
So
like in the US,
logical.
it's like really expensive. Want to pay so much money? Like I
Right.
was paying way more for rent here than back home. So,
Right.
Like, it makes
Here?
sense. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be cheaper here too.
Yeah, I would think so too. But
Wow. Okay. Because everything's just like driving the price up and everything.
yeah,
I don't know about this. I think we were talking about other things now, just gentrification, prices, inflation, whatever. I probably would have steered the conversation back to something about me or her, or probably her, just so that, oh yeah, I know more about this person, right? As opposed to what is the socioeconomic impact of foreigners going to Mexico and the inflation rate of the GDP of America.
like
Yeah.
all apartments are like becoming Airbnbs basically, and they know they can charge so much more for a
Right.
and yeah.
Yeah, because all the money
Alright.
and and
Okay, I'm actually doing some.
What's this like?
I think I was, I think I was recognizing that the conversation was getting a little stale, so I saw her bracelet and I just kind of asked her. It's always good to kind of establish that At least for me, because it's always hard for me to make the conversations man to woman. It's easy for me to think of it as like, oh, we're a friend, kind of like this, the conversation about the gentrification and the prices. That's comfortable for me. But that's the thing. You have to remember, you're there because you want to date them. You're not there to be their friend. And one thing that helps me kind of put myself in that frame is to just kind of touch stuff that they have. Maybe a bracelet, maybe a ring, maybe they got a tattoo here on their arm. And of course, guys, this goes without saying. If they don't find, don't be calibrated about it. I would never just go touch their arm like that without having a conversation like this. We've been talking for a good what, 10 minutes. She clearly likes me. Like you have to use your brain too. I think people just don't use their brains when it comes to, oh, when should I touch her bracelet or like make the move or whatever. Like, just use your brain, guys. Just use your brain.
An eye?
Yeah, it's an eye.
An eye?
Got
Was-
it here is, I don't know.
you just gotta hear like, oh, so you don't need your eyesight. You just have to like
Yeah.
use this, and you can see. Maybe if you drop something, you just like you can see from there.
This is my fucking dumb humor, guys. Just that the bracelet had an eye on it. Like here, like a bracelet, and it's like the evil eye, I guess. I'm not sure.
No, like do you know these? Also got it here.
No, I haven't seen that
It's
one.
It's like protective eyes.
So just kind of just like
And they
all or
can feel
nothing.
that.
Yeah.
You notice sometimes you go in and you do a little bit of a slouch. You
Oh yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
oh, I'm
like,
sorry.
I'm
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I did it all the time.
Right.
You really have to just stand your
Right.
ground, hold your ground.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
All right.
You always do this. I'm a little bit of an excuse for myself, right? I'm sorry, I'm bothered.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Lassie. He's one of the coaches there. He had a really good point here where when I would talk to someone, I almost like make myself be smaller. Be smaller. But no, just stand upright. Just go in 100%. Don't go 100%. And I think that was my way of, when I was slouch and kind of go in there, is it's me not owning my presence, not owning my intention. Like, oh, I don't want to bother you, but I'm here. I want to say hi. No, no, screw that. Just, hey, I'm here. I thought you looked nice, and I want to talk to you. Stand straight. And I think these little things helped a lot. Like, it's so weird, right? Like body language. If you see someone do that, you kind of already know what's happening, but subconsciously, it's not that apparent to me.
No, I'm not. I'm giving you a fucking compliment.
You're
It's the best
right.
thing that ever could happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why not? You will.
Brazilian. Okay. Some Chinese. Yeah.
Oh shit!
So,
Where you live?
yeah, and
Sorry.
Man.
let's do it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Hablas inglés? Un poco?
I think she's Brazilian. I think I remember this
No,
one.
it is very random, but I thought you looked very pretty, so I just wanted to come talk to you and say hi and just come talk to you.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
See, I speak really fast here. Always good to just slow it down. It's always good.
I'm Brazilian, but that's
Oh, you're Brazilian. Okay. I am, I'm Filipino. Yeah, Filipino, yeah. And some Chinese.
Now everyone knows.
Yeah.
And where you live?
I live in California, but I'm here for 2 weeks for vacation, and I've been here for a day, so I got like a week and a half more, so it'll be fun time.
Okay, what's your name?
Kyle.
I actually kind of found this interaction a little bit interesting. She was just asking me a lot of questions real quick, and you can see I would just answer them truthfully. And I'm not sure what I could have done better. Maybe I could have made her guess or played around with it, right? Like, oh yeah, I'll tell you if you buy me a drink or something. Because it's a little bit boring. Like, oh, boom, boom, yeah. What's your answer? A, B, boom.
Me too. I can give you my Instagram and you can write me
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Maybe we can.
Yeah, do you want to grab a drink? Yeah. Do you like, are you type more of a wine?
This one's interesting, right? Like, she seemed interested, but she was almost she almost wanted to end the conversation by asking me questions quick and giving me my number, offering her Instagram. So that was really interesting. Where this one actually threw me off because typically I felt like I was the one usually leading the conversation, or at least I had to be the one. But this one, she was kind of leading it. This kind of shows to me that she's kind of used to getting hit on. You know, like, oh yeah, guys hit on me a lot, so I kind of just give them my Instagram, then to leave. Then I leave. But yeah, this kind of threw me off a little bit.
Vino o cocktail o vino blanco, vino.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Vino, wine.
Wine is my favorite.
Oh yeah. What kind? Rojo?
But this weather, wine.
Cause more like
White.
white, like colder. Yeah. Well, actually, I'm not sure. I don't. My Instagram's like not the best, so
I think I'm just not I'm a bad liar. I think I was trying to say like, hey, I don't really have my Instagram, but I'd rather get your number instead. But I'm just a bad liar.
do you have? Do you speak Spanish?
Yes.
So you speak in English?
English.
No, no. We're communicating. You're speaking English. You speak English. How do you spell your name? Okay.
Sometimes I just ask them how to spell their name because I'm too lazy to type it. Like I just give them my phone. I don't want to type it myself.
This is my Instagram is with my name. You can find me on Instagram.
Oh, sorry. I deleted the last part.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
My last name.
Yeah. But do you have WhatsApp too?
No.
No, you don't?
I prefer.
You prefer Instagram. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't trust me yet. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Nice to meet you, Tatiana. All right. I'll message you.
Oh, they didn't blur that out. Shh, quiet.
If you'd like to know how we can help you with your particular set of circumstances,
Hey, Tusk. All right. Let's read the comments. Dude needs to work on tonality. Too nice and rapport seeking. He's tall and jacked. Oh, thanks. So that he's got that going for him. Good work. Keep going. Thanks, Lion and Poror. That Filipino guy is very smooth. Thanks, Aussie. But that's not the right way to spell it. It's with an F, not PH. I know it's confusing. He needs to slow down his speech, lower his approval-seeking tonality, and cut out that nervous laugh. His looks are well above average. Oh, thanks, man. I do agree with all these points. I think here, especially, maybe I speak too fast and there's like a da 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 da, na, 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 right? As opposed to just more slow and just controlled and a little bit more monotone too. And for sure the nervous laugh. It's all right, you know. It's just a laugh. I Feel Naked says, this thing is difficult to teach. Exactly teach. Too much attention, too much attraction, she doesn't feel safe going home with you. Too much comfort, she doesn't feel a spark to go home with you. Agreed, that's why it's needed to be taught. Are you approaching Mr. Naked? I've gone out on a bunch of dates. The fuck? Alright. Half Naked talks again. At the beginning of the video, dude talks about finding momentum. He is still doing Paradigm, which is okay. However, if you want to truly master seducing women in any area, you have to embody start being. Biltong. It will take long and patience to realize that. If you have reduced self-inflicting stories or traumas, you'll find it easier to kickstart engine for most. Make sure the engine's oil is clean as possible. What the fuck is this guy talking about, dude? Just keep doing. Just do it. Just do it consistently. All right. I think that's it. This is a long one. I rambled a lot. I rambled a lot in this one. And if you guys made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching, and ciao.